Hey, this is Graham.
And this is Brian.
From the Bombcast Podcast.
And you're listening to Everything Pro Wrestling, a show by the fans, for the fans.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined by my colleague every Wednesday, the man, the myth, the legend, the man they call Derek.
Yo, yo, yo.
Guys, we are here to run down everything that just happened on AEW Dynamite for April 27th, 2022. Lots of news and things to get into and talk about. I see people are in here. They are buzzing, and I can't wait to talk about it. It's going to be a lot of good stuff in here. But before we do that, we do have to get into the intro. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Today's episode of the podcast is sponsored by Manscaped. Now, when you guys go to manscaped.com, it's an easy way to save. You guys put in our promo code EPW show. You guys can save 20% off and get free delivery. It's that easy. So go to manscaped.com, find something you like. I recommend the Lawnmower 4.0. You could even get that nose hair trimmer. And they even got draws. Why? Who doesn't need draws? Go out there and get that. Use that ball deodorant, the ball toner. We've got you covered. Father's Day is coming up real soon and Mother's Day. So make sure you guys can get a special gift for that very special someone in your life. Derek, you've got these products, don't you?
Absolutely.
What do you think, man? Would you recommend these to somebody?
I definitely would. These are top. This is a top-notch product, and I've been a happy customer. I wouldn't sleep on it.
And you know what else you don't want to sleep on? A hairy crotch. So go to manscaped.com and use our promo code EPW show. And with that being said, we also have powerslam.tv. Same promo code EPW show. Everything pro wrestling, baby. Remember that. That's all of our social media ads as well. But put that in on powerslam.tv, EPW show. And that promo code will save you and get 1 free month of independent wrestling on us. So check out your local indies via Everything Pro Wrestling. Derek, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. Cooling, bro. Just happy to be here.
That's right. Derek,
how about you?
Derek, you were a little late tonight, though, on your viewing of Dynamite.
I was watching it, though.
Pay's going to have to be docked. All right? We have standards around here. All right? I just can't have you doing whatever you want, coming around all willy-nilly. We just can't have that. What would happen in baseball if somebody did that, Derek?
Early retirement.
Well, we're not having that either. Let's see here. We've got Ed Fry's in the house. What's going on, Ed? Ed is already getting in here. He's talking about, so how many times did Dax and Cash watch Brett and Owen from WrestleMania 10 to get the opening of their match from it? Laugh out loud. Great match. Just wish it was later in the tournament. I agree, but these qualifiers have kind of been bangers, though.
They have been. They really have been. Very impressive. Very spot on.
We'll get into that match, but he nailed it. And honestly, I was rocking my Owen Hart shirt tonight just for that, because the Owen tournament is real to me, damn it, and I love it. Owen Hart, legendary wrestler, and we'll get more into that WrestleMania 10 comparison. My man, Original Biggie, OB1. He says, good evening. Ed says AEW still needs to figure out how to feature its women's division. Yeah, I mean, that's always a focus for them. I always tell people this. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people want women put on the television screen more, and some people will argue with me that, oh, if you don't give them TV time, how are they going to get better? I don't know, but when you get it, it's valuable time, it's precious time. You have to deliver. And sometimes I will say some people just don't deliver, which is a big problem. The Pro Wrestling Shoot says, wrestling. That's wrestling. That is. I'm not going to spell it out right now, but what's going on, Jesse? And James, too. Shout out to James, showing him some love. BJ says, what's up, everyone? It's good to finally be back and chatting for a whole show. He's back. And it's better than ever. What's going on, BJ? BJ, when you get on here with us, though, that's what I want to know. Stop playing around here. Ace. What's good, Ace? I appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate it. What was that? A-Town Down? Is that what you did? P2. I think that's Theory's music now.
Is it?
Yeah, in the beginning he said something like A-Town Down because he's from there.
Ah, nice.
Ed Fry says, Manscaped, your balls will thank you. I hope so. I hope they talk back to you. The Aftermath Pro Wrestling Podcast. Whoa, what a night. How are you doing? Save the balls and get Manscaped. I appreciate it, man. It's a good gift. I use the product myself. Dead serious. Like, absolutely love it. It is a thing of beauty. B-Boy Skyline saying, sup.
What up?
Cray says, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Cray, good to see you back, brother.
Welcome back.
Hope things are good. Eric Douglas, I know I'm way ahead, but can we please pick someone to keep the TNT title? Listen, I don't know what's going on with that. We'll get into that. Matt Lopez says, good evening, all. What's up, Matt?
What up? What up?
We got Jesus De Leon. What's going on, Jesus? Never again will I do a Raw review for you because you set me up to a horrible Raw show, and that is unforgivable. Sup, Derek and Conrad. Call it Reach for the Sky. That's facts. That is facts. Deanna says Dax versus Cash was a love letter to wrestling, and I loved it. Deanna, we love you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Whoa, that ladder match was better than Cody versus Sammy? I don't know about that. We're going to have to talk about that. Impact Talent finally on AEW TV after ending their partnership 6 months later. I don't think the partnership was ever ended. Sometimes you got to put it on pause for a little bit. We got to stop bringing all these guys in. It's going to be fun. Do you think the winner of the Owen Hart tournament should get a title shot? I don't know. I want to see how this is going to be presented first. You could do that, though, if you wanted to. Dax versus Cash was my match of the night, Ace says. BJ says, I'm aiming to be Emelina or Veer Mahan of EPW. Laugh out loud, just kidding. I'll be working stuff out soon. Work hit crunch time after I got over being sick, but I'll be there soon. It's all right, BJ. I'm going to hold you to that. What's up, everybody? Give me a show, yeah. What's going on, J-Hub? And that's the fishing line. Because J-Hub said so. What's going on, brother? HBK Tokyo, the TNT title is now the 24/7 championship. I didn't see no damn wedding angles. I didn't go to that show either. It was in my hometown. This will show you how much we do not care. That show was in my hometown, and I could not care less that I didn't get tickets, bro. I'm done. They did that wedding segment, and yeah, they were shouting the Bill song. You know why? Because they do that every time they're bored. Let's go, Buffalo. They didn't do that shit back in 99. Believe that. No. When we used to go, it wasn't happening then. All right. Agreed. Dax versus Cash was amazing. That's my style of wrestling. I went to that show. Bill's Mafia took over the show.
It happens.
Is that a good thing, though? Is that a good thing? Listen, we're not going to waste time with all the jibber jab. I want to get into this, man. I got my Owen Hart shirt on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very Owen Hart rocketish. Owen Hart tournament qualifier, Dax Harwood versus Cash Wheeler. I have never seen this match known to mankind. I know that it's happened. I heard this was like their tryout match, and this is what got them signed, according to Ricardo Rodriguez. And I even mentioned this. CM Punk's on commentary. This is a love letter to the Hitman, Bret Hart, basically, bro.
Yes, this was spot on. This was perfect. You couldn't get anything better than this out of two technical wrestlers who put on an excellent show when they are in a tag team match. Now to see them go up against each other, that's how do you say fantastico.
Fact of the matter is, sorry, that's my Bret Hart presentation or impression, excuse me. Or when he says the WCW. Why is it the WCW? one of my funny moments with Bret and El Dandy. But yeah, this was a great match. Punk on commentary was money. They did great explanations of everything. I'm gonna try and fly through this pretty much. But as Ed said before, this is WrestleMania 10. Like, this is the remix, man. It's the exact same thing. And I got to show some love. And shout out to BJ, by the way. BJ definitely just reminded me. Guys, I started up a Discord server for us. So if you need the invite to it, hit me up on Twitter, wherever you know me from, and I will send you the Discord server link. We're just trying to talk in there. There's some non-wrestling related things. I think we have like food, movies, TV shows. a bunch of stuff in there. You got the podcast you'll be able to find in there. We got wrestling news sections where you just post stuff about WWE. That's Raw, NXT, SmackDown, whatever you want. Come on in, have a conversation, meet some peeps. That's all it's for.
Have fun.
Have fun. Oh, and there's a wrestling video game section. And I know my man Obi-Wan and Eric will definitely be up in there. And B-Boy Skyline. They probably know more about Discord than me. So I may need you guys if there's mods and stuff in there. I may have to ask you guys for some help eventually. Thank you, BJ. The best man in the world there helping me out. Let me see here. Bill's Mafia Obi-Wan yelled 24/7 scene is stupidly entertaining in my opinion. Peace. HBK Tokyo. Becky is right. AW's women not on the roster. They have many more years of experience in wrestling than the women in AEW. You should feel like you're the best, though. I'm not mad at Becky for saying that. Okay, cool. And there's BJ telling us to do that. Let me see here. Deanna says, rumor or fact, AEW was watching the monitors backstage from Nyla Rose. I don't know what that means. I don't know. You have to elaborate on that, Deanna. I didn't see Nyla Rose tonight. Did you, Derek? Bianca versus Sasha over Bianca versus Becky. 100%. Listen, let's get into this, Derek. WrestleMania 10 love letter. Both members of FTR are rocking Bret Hart inspired gear tonight. These dudes love Bret the Hitman Hart. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Why? The work computer always makes noise. If you heard a little beep in the background, that's what that was. I apologize. I think it's resetting itself or something, doing an update.
Yep.
Good for that. So, and I'm going to restart right now. So they're rocking the great gear. This is the love letter to WrestleMania 10. If you've never seen it, in my opinion, the greatest WrestleMania opener of all time, followed by Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan at the time and Triple H at WrestleMania 30. Like two great WrestleMania openers I would highly recommend people go back and check out. Derek, there was a lot of stalemates in the beginning, but I love this. And I know that a lot of people are going to hate Jim Cornette for this, but they follow Cornette's word to a T as well.
Yes, they do.
They started. So here's the wise thing, Derek. Two tag partners, they were like, yeah, it's going to get heated, blah, blah, blah. He accidentally poked his partner in the eye, and he was like, I didn't mean to do that. So for the first time ever, he didn't mean to poke someone in the eye, but then tempers begin to flare. You got to have something in the match that's like, okay, now I'm going to go after you because you pissed me off because we're not buddies now.
Right.
And that's when the fighting started. We got a top rope suplex. We came back from the commercial break, and both men were then exchanging pinfalls, just trying to get each other. This was like, oh, we'll do a little tribute to Bret Bulldog 92.
Yeah,
it was all Bret Hart. Shit, you got to watch. If you know your history, you'll know when you see it in this match. Dax's Liger bomb with the slingshot with it, bro. That shit is sexy.
That move is, whoo.
Dude. I'm a big fan. Like. I don't even know what else to say to that. Like, that thing is just beautiful. Anytime I see a Liger bomb, play that music because I love Jushin Thunder Liger. And actually behind us, I do have a Liger mask. Love it. So he gets a 2 count from that. Dax goes for the victory roll WrestleMania 10 style. I thought that was going to be the finish where Cash ended up blocking him and getting him for the pin. But no, they didn't go for that. And instead, they go for Cash goes for a pile driver, and the match continued. Dax goes for a sharpshooter, but it gets blocked by Cash because obviously he knew you were going to try a sharpshooter, bro. This is a match for the Hitman.
Right.
Rolls him up. Cash reverses it, or excuse me, Cash rolls Dax up. Dax reverses it and then gets the 3 count. I liked it.
Man, listen, this was a good match. Very technical. Two tag team partners who are wrestling against each other, who are having a friendly match until it gets a little heated, but at the same time, they still know how to put on a show and respect each other at the same time and move on. Even though the better man won in this match, they're still, if not the greatest tag team around.
Right now, FTR is clicking on all cylinders, and I would love for them to be the Ultimo Dragons with all the belts. Like, I don't know if this could ever happen, but they got the AAA tag titles. Let them get the IWGP title. You're already hurt in New Japan for tag teams, and I do like the United Empire, but we can have them take a break for a little bit to give FTR the titles and then let them. I want them to be the AEW tag champs. For the record, I don't know if you guys want to go back in the archive, but when FTR first came back, this was back during the pandemic shows. I said, Robert, give me my props. I said they will be the first 2-time tag team champions in AEW. Remember it. And I still stand by that. The rumor is that Bret Hart is still under his WWE Legends contract right now, so we can't do anything with AEW. That's why he might not be able to appear at the finals of this tournament. Well, that sucks. Why wouldn't you let this dude just do that for his brother? You know what I mean? That's that bullshiggity. Any attention, LOL. BJ, I might take you up on that help offer. Let me know when you got some free time, my brother. Send me a message. John L. Jackson said, it just asked me that they playing hot potato with the TNT title. Come on now. I'm late to the party. Just got WWE 2K22. Hopefully it works for you, Tokyo. I've been having struggles lately. Nyla tweeted they were watching it backstage on the monitors. Thank you, Deanna. I missed that. I try not to be on Twitter because I'm taking notes during this time. So during the show, I miss a lot of stuff. Like, I promise you, that's one of the hardest parts about doing a live review. I respect anyone who does it because you're taking notes and trying to watch at the same time. I miss stuff sometimes because I'm looking down. Like in the ladder match, I definitely missed a crazy dive, and I was like, what just happened? I had to ask everybody what happened and hoping someone caught it. Best man in the world, I'm gonna have as a shirt at a wedding now. Like the sound of it. It's good, BJ. It's good. Nyla Rose, there's not one empty monitor backstage. Everyone is watching this one. That's fire, bro. They all watched that match. I just moved from PJH to Tennessee a month ago. I wish I stayed till last week's Dynamite. I got stuck with Tennessee Raw. I didn't go though. Laugh out loud. Listen, we're trying to go to that Rochester show again, so there may not be a review on July 6th because we're gonna try and make it happen. Yep. Rob's trying to be bougie though. Rob wants some fancy ass seats, so we'll see what we could do though. We're gonna have to try and make a move on Friday. A wrestler's wrestling match, 10 out of 10. Great opener. Bret Hart is going to be a manager for Butch. How dare you? I heard WWE gave Bret Hart a better Legends deal so he wouldn't do AEW stuff. I'm telling you, bro, you have trouble with 2K22 because you on that Sony trash.
Hold on now. It ain't trash, bro. Numbers say otherwise.
Don't get. I don't want no turf wars going on in here for consoles. We got enough problems with WWE and AEW fans against each other. But great match. By the way, I don't know if anyone else peeped game, but boom, we got our first match for Double or Nothing. It's going to be Adam Hangman Page versus CM Punk. CM Punk got up and got off of commentary, and it's happening. I really thought Kip Sabian was going to attack him here. With the box on his head, I really thought that was going to happen.
Was that who that was?
Yeah, that's Kip Sabian underneath that doing that. But he just took a picture showing his head. Yo, he's cut now, bro. He's D's like. Hold on, I don't know if y'all understand what this is, but like he is Diesel. Not to the point where you don't recognize him, but you're just like, yo, he put on some muscle, man. Good for him. I want to see him get back in the ring. Maybe they're waiting for the right moment, but hey,
do we really want to see him get back in the ring?
Hey, maybe he's got something different, man. Let it rock.
I hope so.
Pro Wrestler Shoe started laughing. Dreamcast best system of all time. I'll give Dreamcast this, B-boy. I'll give it this. Dreamcast was the best to play Madden on because no one could screen watch your plays because it was on the controller.
Right. Because
screen watching is a bad thing in Madden.
Yes.
CM Punk winning that title. I don't know, Tokyo. I'm gonna plant a little seed of doubt. Why would he win here and not in Chicago?
Right.
Maybe you're right. Right now, I'm going to agree with you. Like my head is saying agree with what you just said, Tokyo. But I think you can make the argument. What do you think right now, Derek? Like if you're saying who's winning that world title, that's gonna be a match, bro.
Hangman retains, bro. It's only fair that CM Punk gets the title in Chicago. I mean, it means more. Why wouldn't you have him win it in Chicago?
Let me see. Hold on. Pro Wrestler Shoe says, am I the only one who thinks not putting that title on MJF is dropping the ball? I don't feel Punk needs it. I disagree. Here, so To me, Jesse, the way they did it, you could have went either way with the finish of this match. Hear me out for a second. Let's say in the dog collar match, MJF won, Derek. MJF could have won, and he could be in the same position right now, and he could have beat Hangman. But then you knew Punk had to be the guy to take it from him. Now I know if Punk wins it, MJF's got to be the guy to take it from him, in my opinion.
Right.
That's what I think they're going to end up doing. MJF, before his contract is up, he will be the AEW World Champion.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
hopefully he stays.
Yeah, and maybe Punk's going to have a short reign. We don't know what they're going to do with it. I was surprised that it got reversed, like Punk won the feud kind of in the end, but it should be good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This isn't over, I'll say.
No, not by a long shot. This
Why I know you were going to use that term, not by a long shot. Stone Cold, sorry.
Yeah, not by a long shot. It's not over. You still got a lot of story left in that to develop and make it happen.
Matt Lopez says he's probably facing Okada in Chicago. I think we're getting Punk Kenta. I see a lot of people putting these dream matches together. Not yet. It's going to be Moxley and Danielson versus Okada and Tanahashi. I'm calling it. Derek, you're going to get to watch New Japan for the first time. It's probably going to be at regular hours, but I'm interested to see what you think. And
I got you, bro. I'm right there.
I can't wait till he sees Yano, y'all. This is going to be hilarious.
Ooh.
They can get the Punk the belt to feud with MJF after. Deanna said life is a circle. Shout out to Bray. Shout out to Wyndham Rotunda. I hope so, Conrad. I don't want MJF jumping ship. Someone else is going to jump ship eventually. Mox fears Yano. Cut it out. He ruined that damn tournament that year. B-Boy says trios belts are needed. They're coming, I think, in due time. Kenta and Punk. The Golden Levers come back. Derek's a hater. So, moving forward, let's get into this next match that was added last minute. The BCC versus the Factory. Nick Camarado is a hairy dude, bro. I'm just looking at this graphic, and I got nothing to say. And I don't know where Anthony Ogogo is, because was he out there?
I didn't see him.
I don't remember seeing him either. QT Marshall definitely looks like he's in The Sopranos, and he's going to be someone who gets murked by like season 3 for like doing something he wasn't supposed to do. And Solo, he ain't making it out of season 1. But I got to give it up, bro. Number one, can I just say Wheeler Yuta's theme? Banger. It's a banger, bro. I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
Right, gives me Liger vibes.
Yeah, great choice of music.
I like that Regal came out with him. Dude, honestly, this match was BCC fucking everybody up. That is what the purpose of these matches have been. BCC, before the bell rings, they're charging at you like they're going into war, and they're like, let's fuck them up.
Right.
They're in Philly. This is Yuta's hometown. Yuta kind of got the respect factor in all of this. The Factory got some offense in, but this was really meant to showcase BCC as a dominant force.
Right.
They win with the strong strikes. Yuta ends up pending Nick Camarado with some type of roll-up pen after striking him a bunch of times. It worked, man. BCC wins.
Hey, you got to take it for what it's worth. Right now, there's a bigger picture. Right now, you got to give them sample sizes right now. But when that bigger picture comes in, unfortunately, it'll be a trios titles. I'm not looking forward to that. But it's going to be good. It's going to be great, actually. My bad. Not good. Great.
BJ said, hey, it's BJ. I got put in a timeout. BJ, I might have did that when I clicked your name before to see what you had said. So give it a second. Apologies from the chef if it was me. Let me see. Can I fix it? Can I reverse this? Hold on, BJ. We're live, pal. No, there's nothing for me to reverse it. So I assume it's on a timer. Let me know in a few minutes if it doesn't work, and then I'll check to see. Because I do have – I might have had a couple words blocked, but I don't think you said anything crazy like that. Nick needs Manscaped. A Go-Go's in the UK right now. Nick Camarado is Captain Caveman. Hope Nick Camarado uses Manscaped. And if he does, he can use our promo code EPW show. Save 20% and get that free delivery.
Manscaped ain't saving that, bro. Yeah, that ain't saving that. They need themselves a John Deere.
John Deere, we'll take a sponsorship too, bro. I like lawnmowers.
John Deere for that chest, boy.
Backstage, Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. They are so Jungle Boy's sad. Like he's like, I shouldn't have lost last week. I fucked up. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I don't know why I'm making him sound like he smokes cigarettes, but he's like, I don't know what you want me to do. And all of a sudden, Christian like disrespects him, and I was like,
Right.
what is going on right now? Like Christian just was like, yeah, stop making excuses, stop feeling sorry for yourself, put that championship on your shoulder and learn that this is the moment. Christian Cage is gonna fight Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah.
He's turning on their asses.
Absolutely. He's waiting for the right time because it has to become older brother versus little brother.
Christian has done a hell of a job. I know a lot of people are like, Christian doesn't wrestle a lot. Christian ain't supposed to wrestle a lot.
No.
Christian is there to teach. He's another player coach. He is there to help Jungle Boy learn how to promo better, be smarter in the ring, and I think he's gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. The promos that he's cutting are crisp, well delivered, and just spot on. Everything he's doing right now is matching up to his in-ring performance. So you get all that put together, you got yourself a nice little melting pot of
wrestler. It works in my opinion. The dynamic. Listen, when Christian and Jungle Boy ready to lock up, we saw that little bit in that battle royal.
Yes.
Was it last year? I can't remember now. I think it was like a year ago. My AEW timelines are beginning to blend now because my brain can't handle it, I don't think. But I believe it was when they faced in the battle royal last year, Jungle Boy ended up getting the win for the TNT opportunity. Yes. This moment, and we all said this is gonna come back. Christian's gonna come back. We're starting to see it. But it didn't happen tonight because Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs showed up, and they said, Christian said, we will challenge any top 5 tag team. And Ricky Starks just came up talking shit. Yo, Ricky Starks, by the way, when he called Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland a fake ass Keenan and Kel, I popped, bro. I popped. Yo, Ricky Starks is a funny ass dude. He was like, you ain't gonna get me without me getting you.
Right. Well, I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, that's the good old Ricky.
Yes.
Spanish.
Every freaking time, bro. Ricky Spanish. But listen,
Ricky.
Derek, I'm with it, bro. I wouldn't be mad if these guys became tag team champions.
Absolutely not, bro. I mean, that would be perfect, in my opinion. Because then you've got another tag team that could run the gauntlet.
You could. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't feeling Luchasaurus, but would you be mad if they became tag champs? I'd be interested to hear some thoughts on that within the chat here. Let's go into what they're saying. BJ, Squeaky Games. Subscribe, Squeaky Games. What's going on with 2K? I just got the PS5. I was hoping to do my league on it. You probably can. There's still some issues with downloading things a little bit and game crashes, at least on my end. And I've noticed it today, even with the new patch update, but it's worth it, bro. You know what you're getting with this. It's just different controls. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah. It's better than whatever that makeshift
20 stuff was.
That was horrible.
Speaking of video games, do we get into this now, Derek?
You might as well.
If you guys didn't know, AEW Games is going to have next week at 11 a.m. on their Twitch, twitch.tv/AEW Games. We got one too. Drum.io link down below, but /EPW show. But back to them. They are going to have a console game sneak peek, AEW and Ukes. I'm hoping they announce who's publishing this game. I really want to see what they've got up their sleeves. I know my man Brian Williams and his team at Ukes have been working hard on this game. And I'm very interested to see what they've got done. So next week, we'll get a sneak peek. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. Let's see here. Jungle Boy versus Christian. Christian turns heel once they lose the tag titles.
Yes, I agree with that.
Jesse says, shoot, I take a tractor. Derek, work on that sponsorship for us. I need you to send an email to John Deere tomorrow. Give Nick a chest chop. Got to be like beating the dust off a bearskin coat. Heel Conrad putting people in timeouts. Shut up, Jesus. Stop hating. Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs step up to the champs. Nothing. BJ works fine now. I was only giving Conrad a hard time about Sony because I want him to jump ship. You come over to Sony. You see, we all got Sony. See?
Sony is where it's at, bro.
Starks and Hobbs tag champs, hopefully at Double or Nothing. Are you guys not feeling Jungle Boy and Lucha? Like, I feel like a lot of people are. We were having this argument during the show too. Deanna said Ricky's a megastar in the making. He is great. I think Hobbs is too, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You get him to be able to work the mic a little bit better, and I think he'll be good. But you have to stick him around the people who you know could get that out of him. Like Taz can do it, but got to get somebody that could really work.
I think Taz is giving them credibility right now, but Ricky doesn't need Taz to speak for him.
No. Ricky's good on his own.
I think Taz is just there to be a feature, like a figurehead kind of. Yeah. Taz is known for being a badass, but he doesn't really have to do anything. They're just hoping that some of that rubs off on other people.
And as it should, because it seems like from what we have watched and what we have seen.
I would like to state that I do not have this up for disrespect. I just want Derek to see it first about what Swerve called Ricky Starks. Broke-ass cousin Skeeter. B-Boy said, I'm looking forward to the Hook match. Also, Calvin Starks and Hobbs for tag team champs. That was another name they called them, too. Chucky, yeah. I need my 200 for them. Use my weapons. What's up, Chuckaroo? So pumped to see the game. Me too. I want to see what they've been working on here. Cray says, oh, yeah, about time they give us something. They about to give y'all AEW card game for the consoles announcement. You better cut it out right now. I hope Danhausen will be in the AEW game. That Game Pass, though. Danhausen better worry about Hook. He didn't challenge them. I just think it's time for a new champion, though, Conrad. Sony keep messing around. I'll make that 90s WCW jump, no problem. We have spoke about this, though. Honestly, though. Jesse knows I've talked to him about it a little bit. Jungle Boy is way better on his own. Damn, people hate Luchasaurus. Getting them soup bones. OP1 wrote.
Oh, shoot.
Let's get into this next match here. Trust me, it's quick, it's sweet, it's short, it's to the point. It's Lance Archer versus Wardlow. Now, in this matchup here, man, we got MJF getting on the microphone, and he says, do you know what women use for birth control in Philadelphia? Their personalities. Tired joke, yes, but it still got MJF heat. I know that person in front of him was pissed. They
threw up the heavy middle finger.
He was like, yeah, I really don't care. He was probably like, fuck. He definitely was mad. But after that, Wardlow comes out. Wardlow gets like this Goldberg-esque type entrance now. Like he comes out in silence. There's no music, and he's handcuffed with security around him. It even reminds me of Kane. Like, do you remember when Kane lost the mask? He was in the shackles and shit. Yes. Like, what are you doing? Jacob Goodnight.
Right. Oh my God, bro. Jacob Goodnight.
That movie.
Man.
Did you know Vince McMahon wanted him to have a like super long penis in that? Like Vince is a weird dude, bro. Just a random fact for anyone who didn't know. I apologize if kids are listening, but it's true.
Wait, why?
It's Vince, bro. He's weird, bro. Weird dude. Weird dude.
Where would you fit that in though? Like honestly, like what scene would you put that in? Because there really wasn't anything sexual. I mean,
I don't know. He's just weird, bro. I'm telling you. Deanna said, I'm gonna need for Tony Khan to get tequila for Danhausen. I need it. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get that theme. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's not under copyright anymore. I don't know. Cray says Xbox is the better console, bar none. Here we go. We got warfare starting out here. Big cast. Wardlow brought out Mr. Mayhem. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. So in this match, Lance Archer just does not care about life itself. Everybody dies. It's his tagline. He flips over on all the security and Wardlow and the homies. And this was actually like the first match where I felt like Wardlow had to sell.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Because every other match he didn't, it felt like he was on top and in control the whole time. This one, it seemed to reel it back in like, hey, listen, I have been having a great run, but somebody will put a stop to that at any time, at any moment.
I'm giving you full credit for that, Matt Lopez. I'm not going to read it out loud, but I remember right here. Mental memory bank. Remember when it happens and say you called it. Yeah, there's a bunch. Vince is crazy. Gray said, Vince, and after that, yo, come on, sick. Can't be reading that now. Come on now. So, Archer did his thing in this. Like I said, Archer's not bad. I just feel like Archer doesn't get the victories he needs. Like when it's like a big time win, you got to choose who wins and who loses. And they're always like, nah. And even during all of this, he was met by the Powerbomb Symphony. And he got his ass dropped several times. Wardlow was looking real. What's the word I'm looking for with the quick movements, Derek? What do you call one of your players when they on their feet or something? He was just like flip, move. Nimble. Is that the right word?
I mean, you could use that.
He was just everywhere tonight, man. He did a really good job, in my opinion. Powerbomb Symphony puts his hands out on the steps, cuff me, I'm out of here.
Right.
He knows he's gonna. I like it.
Hey, wouldn't change it for anything. It's perfect.
Six said Vince is a legend, but he mad weird. Facts. No console wars, just get them all and neglect one. That's what Rob does. Obi-Wan, we got some anime talk going on right now. Can we talk about Wardlow when he did the Swanton Bomb? It was a thing of beauty. Six said, you know something Vince would say, you see. Hold on here. You see them. Vince would say, you seen them old documentaries, bro. Come on. Come on. Intern says, hi, bro, daddy. Hello, intern. And don't call me daddy. That's an insider joke. If you've been around a long time, you know who the intern is. You probably heard him going off in the background before, but yes, daddy says hello. And for some reason, he calls himself bro, and he has ruined the intern's like complete vocabulary of who he is. So he'll probably forever be bro, and I never want to hear like he disrespected me. People are talking about who they think is the phone call, which we will get into in a second. Jericho Appreciation Society, Derek. They spoke with Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. They did this to keep the feud going tonight.
Yes.
Eddie is a pissed dude.
That he is. He barely could sell the segment because he kept repeating himself over and over.
I feel like these segments keep going like a minute or two too long.
Yeah.
But you guys know, man, like it's okay because Eddie Kingston's a phenomenal talker. Jericho sold it. It's been 5-on-3 this whole time. They have to bring two guys in, I feel, to even this battle out. But we probably won't know until Double or Nothing.
Oh boy, that's a hard time to wait to hear who's going to be their tag team partners.
Yeah, and they got time to figure out who it'll be. I feel like Homicide could be one of them. I don't know if they want to get Hernandez or someone else from like their past, but it should be good. And shout out to Punk and Kingston for still shitting on each other like they don't like each other. It's money.
Bring in oh god, what is their name? Keep going. I'm gonna remember. I just can't get it off the top of my head.
What, Chris Hero back in there?
Hell no.
Oh no, that young knockout kid. I love Chris Hero.
No.
Minus the Duke attire he used to rock.
Oh, come on, bro. Don't hate him. Don't hate, bro.
Nah, I'm not a fan of Duke, man. But he loves Duke and the Wu-Tang Clan, so he'd be cool with me. Like, that's my guy. Now, is that water sponsored, Derek? What are you doing?
Nah, I think we're good.
Is that water supposed to be sexy?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say something, but last time me and Derek were playing around like that, someone definitely almost spilled mad ginger ale. So I won't even mess around with him.
What?
So Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter are backstage. Hello. And they're backstage with Toni Storm trying to disrespect her. And Ruby Soho shows up.
Why, hello, neighbor.
Peace. And this leads to a war of words amongst them. But it looks like we're going to get a tag match possibly in the future with the women who have qualified for the Owen Hart Cup qualifier on their side. Interesting. Cool. I'm with it. Let's see what happens with it. I've been trying to get behind Ruby Soho's run. It's not been there for me, but we'll see. Maybe this will get me into it a little bit. I thought she did cut a good promo here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I forgot to mention this, but later on in the show, Jericho Appreciation Society beat the hell out of Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz in the parking lot.
Ugh.
Bro, they did a freaking fireball to
Yo.
Kingston's face. Like, I didn't write this down, so I want to speak about it now. Yo, that shit looked bad, bro.
Bro, that shit was super close to the man's face, bro. Like,
Everybody used to have that one friend that used to spray their hand with cologne and light it on fire. Don't be that friend.
right.
Because that looked bad, but that flame was huge, bro.
As huge as it was quick, but man, he definitely had to feel the heat on that one.
Yeah, that's a fact. That was just woo. Kingston reminds me of the guy who's been to jail, and then after being released, he brags about how tough he is, knowing his lunch tray is the first one taken while locked up. I don't think Eddie's like that, bro. I think Eddie's a G, bro. Love Kingston, man. That's my guy. AEW Galaxy. Yeah, I was pissed when they said that. Deanna's still yelling LAX is who they should bring in. You know, I wouldn't even mind if it was Homicide and Claudio. I think someone else just mentioned Claudio here in a second. Hey, intern, you'll be doing diving elbow drops and swantons in no time. Not on my couch, you won't. Claudio hates Kingston, though. Got to show up, man. Kingston is a master on the mic, Matt Lopez says.
Yes.
Let's Garcia with is a JAS great. Garcia's been rocking that backwards cap, bro. We all know why. Triple H fan. But guys, let's get into the next match. It is a Philadelphia street fight. Serena Deeb versus Hikaru Shida. Little Philadelphia freeway. No talk about Philly rap, Derek. So listen. Serena Deeb is focused on Shida's knee in this matchup here. They do some great spots with the chair, like reminding me of some unique things that Raven would have done back then when he used to do the drop toe hold onto the chair. I really liked what they did here with this.
Yeah, using like basic moves, but with the chair and everything, like, hey, I'm working your leg up. Like, let's get back to that at times, you know, like it doesn't have to be once every show or twice every show. They bring it in every once in a while, you know, just to break it up. Like, no one ever works on a body part like they used to. Like, no one ever does that anymore. Like, I used to love.
Are you mad about the selling of the body part? Like, if I kick you in the leg and then all of a sudden you're just springboarding off and doing flip the roof, flip the that, like 2 seconds later?
Yes.
Yeah, it's tough though today. People want like that fast pace and then they try to pick it up. I hear you though. Derek wants to see some old school wrestling from the 70s.
Oh, I do. Like, listen.
You want that Dax and Cash Wheeler match. That's why you enjoyed that one.
Hey, absolutely, bro. Like, hey, give me that elbow, boy. I'm about to work that shit over.
Do you call them the Backstreet Boys?
Oh,
you leave them alone. After that, we see Serena go into the ring. She grabbed a white powdery substance. I don't know what it is, and that's all I'm saying. Shida gets splotched right in the face with this. Like, I don't know what it was, but she's swinging the kendo stick, can't see nothing, hits anything and everyone. She eventually catches Deeb, but she can't see. She goes to the outside. One of the ring guys give her like water to put on her face, and the fans start chanting H2O, H2O, and I was like, people pop for anything these days. Good stuff. So after that, then Shida gets on offense. They're like, holy Shida. Right. Very different what they ended up doing.
Absolutely.
They battle back and forth, and eventually Deeb is able to hit the detox on the steel chair. She goes for the tequila sunrise, but Shida makes it to the ropes. She fights back, but eventually she is caught in the Texas cloverleaf by the Iceman, Dane Malenko. Stop making fun of his back body drops. And Shida taps out, man. Deeb gets the win, but who was watching backstage but Derek's favorite, Thunder
Rosa?
So Deeb and Thunder Rosa, yo, I'm with it, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm with it. That's gonna be a good wrestling match. Yes. Technical skills be damned. You're gonna see a good wrestling match.
Man, Serena Deeb is like the epitome of like technical wrestling.
Dude, it could be a fight. It could be a wrestling match. These are probably two of the top tier like talents within AEW right now.
Absolutely.
Let them go at it.
Yes. Give it a good amount of time, but let them go at it. Don't don't make any suggestions as to how they should do their moves or anything.
I don't think they will. I think they're gonna let them just go out and
I hope so, bro, because you know certain people like to put their hands in the pot when they don't need to.
So they got a month to build this up, but this looks like this might be the match for Double or Nothing.
I'll take it.
I'm with it.
I will take it, bro.
Matt Lopez says this was a hell of a street fight. I feel the right woman won. Holy Shida, and then she loses. Bummer. I can't be mad about seeing Serena move into a title spot though. He want that storyline. Laughing my ass off. Crack. Somebody said Tony lost something before going to the back. Y'all leave my man TK alone. That's slander, good sirs. Business law 2. Slanderous behavior. Deeb and Rosa fire. Deeb and Rosa call the cops. Deeb and Rosa's feud just picked up again. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Next, we go backstage to MJF. Can I just say I laughed so effing hard when he kicked Lexi out. That's DDP's like, I don't know if it's his daughter or his stepdaughter or whatever it is. She's some way related to DDP. And when he was like, oh, Lexi, hey, I'm sorry about that, sweet. Get out of my face. And she like ran off. He was like, get out of my picture.
Right.
Dude, I cried laughing. What a heel, but I loved it. So he kicks him out and then he says, I'm making the phone call. He picks up the phone. He says, hey, listen, big man. You want to make 6 figures next week? I need you to go up against Wardlow and take him out. And he said, listen, next week you're going to face someone who's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Is W. Morrissey about to make his way to AEW, bro? Is he about to wrestle on Dynamite?
And it's funny, too, because I think I watched a little bit of a match that he had recently.
Impact?
Highlights.
Okay. All right. Listen, he's been putting the Timberland boot sole on people's chests. They might be lugs, but all I know is I've been seeing that tree stump on people's foreheads lately. He powerbombed Chelsea Green through a table at Rebellion. I'm happy with him. I can't wait to see what he does. And if he's getting an opportunity, good for him, because he's paid his penance, I think, for a long time for that stuff with WWE.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy to see him recovering.
Yes.
Like, dude, listen, we get on here, we talk all the bullshit that we want, but we really want wrestlers just to be happy, be safe, and that's all we want from this. Like,
nothing more, nothing less. Just be happy with what you're doing and be safe with what you're doing.
Tony Connor Montana, you decide. Yo, what? Morrissey's coming to visit. It's going to be Big Show. My man, you said it.
Bro, that's what has to be said every time.
Would be funny if it was someone else. Morrissey has put in the work and he's in great shape. Morrissey has been putting in great work. Yeah, he's definitely in great shape right now. See, he do. Obi-Wan's laughing. Man, when you say AEW's giving him a chance, it makes you think of how Kalisto blew his. I got nothing, bro. I got nothing to say to that. It was more, I don't know, him and Aerostar, it just wasn't hitting that day, man. Wasn't hitting that day. B-Boy Skyline said, watch Impact, and I agree. And you guys can check me out on Insiders Podcast. Deanna, you better make sure you tell them. I gave them a shout-out right now. Insiders Podcast. Right now, I've been doing Impact watch-alongs with them. Sometimes I will be in the shows and do that. They're doing one tomorrow. So at around 7:30, between 7:30 and 8, they usually start. Subscribe to the Insiders Wrestling Podcast channel. You might see me on there. I hate when people do that, but I wanted to do that right there. Dude, House of Black. So apparently the House of Black beat the shit out of Fuego del Sol. Right. They got this man on his knees ready to execute him in front of a fan base in Philadelphia. Like the man said he didn't like Philadelphia cream cheese or something. He's down and they're about to rip his mask off. And in the ring, you have a cloaked gentleman and he says, don't you know that taking the mask off of a luchador is disrespectful? And it's Alex Abrahante's voice. And he usually rocks that cloak. He's in the ring.
Right.
And then out comes Penta and Pac to make the save. They just push Fuego to the side. The Alabamian luchador is able to keep his mask for another week. And safely. Pac comes out. Pac, as Derek motioned, looks like he has been lifting bricks because he looks even bigger than the last time we saw him. This dude's always in phenomenal shape.
This dude's always working out, lifting weights.
Derek, here's the kicker, though, bro. Alex Abrahantes comes out behind them.
Right.
Who could it be? Well, Rey Fenix.
Rey Fenix
Makes his return, and he had the shovel in his hand like he was going to bonk somebody. Unfortunately, everybody got out of the ring here. And as Rob just said, House of Black came off foolish in this segment, in my opinion. I can see that. Somebody said Aerostar. Aerostar was in the clouds during that match. Yeah, I don't know what Aerostar was on some shit. Deanna said, come join us there. It's a good time. Yeah, Phoenix shows up, bro. Beats the hell. And Buddy Murphy's the one who stayed in the ring. He tried to grab the shovel, or Buddy Matthews, excuse me. Whoops. Slip of the tongue. Don't fire me.
Cancel.
So he gets him in the corner. He does a spin kick and everything else. The man eventually walked across the top ropes and does this nasty stomp.
Yes. Oh, and don't forget.
Derek said if someone ever did that stomp to him.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, bro. And I'm putting people on notice now. If I ever wrestled and y'all decide to stomp on my chest, we are fighting before the match is over with.
Poor SOB, man. I love it, man. Rey Fenix is back. Triangle.
Triangulo della Morte.
Was that their name?
Yes.
Death Triangle.
Death Triangle. Yep.
I'm up here trying to say the Spanish version, knowing I damn well can't remember what it is. Death Triangle is back together. Listen, these trios tag titles, bro. I know Derek don't want to hear this, bro, but think about this: BCC, the Elite, the Undisputed Elite, with Adam Cole, Bobby Fish in them.
Okay.
Even Adam Cole and the Bucks. This tournament could be a banger, bro.
It can be, but I don't know if I'm comfortable seeing 3 titles on
Sting, Darby, and Punk. Yo, you could put together some nice trios teams. Do you need trios belts is the real question.
No.
All right, you're probably not wrong. But it'd be cool to see him had, though. I think you get some really good matchups with it. But there's a point of overdoing it as well. See New Japan. But that listen, Jesus said, give me Buddy versus Phoenix. By the way, you banned my main Hart. Laugh out loud. I'm still being silenced. Un momento, my friend. Un momento. I'm going to try and work this next match without notes, and I'll see if I can fix that, BJ. Let me see. He said, give me Buddy versus Phoenix. I'm with it, bro. That's going to be a great matchup. Buddy Matthews and Phoenix. That's going to be great.
Absolutely.
6 said, I'm laughing right now. I can hear my cousin downstairs say Aerostar, more like Oreo Star. Lose some weight, buddy. He hates Aerostar. What? Stop saying his name wrong. It's Mr. Stink, damn it. He can't say that anymore after he lost that coffin match last week. Bring back aces and eights. What? You're talking about like the aces and eights. I'm done. I don't know why I had that button. I've been waiting to use it. I've been waiting to use it. Listen.
Oh, shoot.
Let's talk about Derek's match of the night. 10-man tag. Adam Cole, the Young Bucks, and Red Dragon versus Dante Martin, the Varsity Blondes, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson. Can I first say how badly I feel for Double A? What the frick, Cody?
Man.
I think they got to figure out what they want to do with Arn and the homies, man.
Yeah, they do have to figure that out because now you have a brand new situation, and he's not needed in that role anymore. But you got to figure out what they're doing with the rest of them now. Yeah, because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it for Double A, man. No,
we got to do better for him. Just a personal preference, at least for me, like. Arn's talents should be used somewhere else. Maybe he can manage FTR. I mean, they're baby faces, but I don't know. They really don't. They don't need, you know what I mean, a manager either at this point in the game.
Yeah, they don't need anything like that. But it's nice to have, just so someone can really talk out a match and be like, listen, this is what we want, and this is what you want. So let's sign off on it and call it a day. but I'm reading the fine print to make sure that you didn't put anything slimy in there, because if I sign this off and I don't get a chance to be on that wrestling spot with my tag team partner and everything else is blocked off, like, yo, we got a problem.
Listen, so Julia Hart's still coming out with the eye patch right now, right? Like, I don't get it, D.
I don't get it either. Like, she's just sitting there, like,
yeah, like when are we gonna get to the payoff of this?
I don't know, bro. I think we should have had the payoff
A while ago.
I want to say it should have happened the last time that they the Varsity Blondes wrestled as a tag team by themselves. Right. I think it should have taken place at that moment.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's coming, but we're just still having to wait patiently. And the question more so is, when's it going to happen? This match was basically pretty one-sided. Once again, did they get some offense in? Yes. But eventually they are met with a 4-man BTE trigger, and then Adam Cole is left to lower the boom. And the Undisputed Elite is looking good.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pristine and proper.
Yeah. So I got nothing. I got nothing to complain about here. They got the win. Cray said aces and eights are trash. Y'all keep Bully Ray on XM and off my TV. Dude lost me this year. Bully Ray equals Kingston. Cody messed up the new 4 Horsemen angle by leaving. Julia looking like a misfit kid. The makeup is spreading more under the eye patch, just like Malachi's. She's writing out her contract in that eye patch. Lee Johnson and Julia Hart jumped JD from New York's friend Jesse. He said his tacos are trash.
Uh-huh.
Y'all leave Jesse alone.
Right.
All right, y'all leave that man alone. I'm 100% for Julia Hart turning goth. No particular reason. LOL. Say less, BJ. Say less, my guy. Yeah, that was what we got here, though. It is what it is. BJ, I'm still working on that, by the way. Let's get into the matchup for next week here. So for AEW Rampage, bro, we got a tournament qualifier. Swerve Strickland versus Darby Allin on Rampage, on Friday. Should be money.
Oh, yeah. Swerve's house, Darby's house. Which one would you choose?
Tony Hawk. I don't know. No, I love Swerve, man. It's going to be a banger of a match. I wouldn't be surprised if Swerve actually won that, but it should be interesting.
It's going to be a lot of reversals, a lot of high flying moves.
They both have unique offense too, like bouncing off the ropes and what they do. Hook and Danhausen face to face. We finally heard Hook speak last week. He got pissed. It was like, yo, I've had it with you, bro. You want my attention? You got it now. It's going to be interesting to see how they introduce Danhausen to everybody.
Right.
We have a trios match. Jake Cargill, Red Velvet, and Kiera Hogan versus, and I missed everybody. I think I saw Sky Blue. I can't remember who was in there.
I missed it.
Because Excalibur's reading this. He's like, hey, oh my God, Excalibur. Like, bro, I can't even hear you. You're going too fast. Tony, slow your goddamn show down, bro. I need you to help me here.
Right.
Help me.
Give it at the very least, give it 2 seconds for everything to be panned out, like what they're gonna do.
Not even that, just slow down. Like, if something's got to get cut a little bit shorter, did your match need to be 10 minutes? It could be 8.
Right. I feel like this match should have been quick, based on just how, I don't know, but I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it just.
You could find somewhere to
shave some time off. You know what I mean? Like, don't drag it out, because then people are not going to be invested in it anymore. And that's what you want. You want to keep the fans invested, and if you do that, it's not going to happen. They're just some people might rock with it, but not all the people. So you're going to take a lot of dings if you don't polish that out.
Right. I'm looking right now, and for some reason, BJ, I do not see you on here. What in the French toast? Let's see. Trying to. You're not showing up in here, but I don't have you blocked. That is a for sure thing. I'm looking. I don't see you blocked, bro. So I don't know what's happening with that in the live chat. I'll try to look again. Tell me. Try to log in again if you're not getting anything. It's Excalibur who left it under the ring. Yo, terrible. Y'all need to stay off of that. Stay off that stuff. Let's see here. So next week for Dynamite, it looks like we are going to have I'm sorry, I wasn't even done with that yet. And we also got Samoa Joe defending the Ring of Honor Television Championship against Trent Beretta. Yeah, he's done. He's cooked. Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez unifying the ROH Women's Championships. So we're gonna finally have a women's champion. That should be fun next week. Let's see here. Wardlow versus the Mystery Man next week, but we proceed that's going to be W. Morrissey. Bobby Fish versus Jeff Hardy in the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Qualifier.
Woo!
Not mad at it.
Not at all.
That might be the opener, I think, next week.
Hey, if you make it the opener, I'm good with that. I'm definitely good with that because you got in order to recover, you have to sometimes put your best matches first.
Yo, so wait a minute. I can't wait for Kenny to come back and the Elite shall change. All good. I'm still here pulling faces of Foley tonight. Swerve's house. My only complaint about Hook is that he got upset over classic lays. Breathe. Julia Hart better turn into a Luna type. Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that lately. Make her crazy like Weapon. Okay.
Got to change her moveset though.
Trisha, there we go. Ace got me. So it's going to be Jay Cargill and the two baddies, Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan versus Trisha Adore, Willow, and Sky Blue. Shout out to my girl Willow, man. I'm a big fan.
Absolutely.
Jocelyn joining us on Twitch. What's going on, Jocelyn? Thank you for watching. Derek definitely gave you your Ricky Spanish earlier.
I did. I did. You missed it.
You got to rewind it, but he definitely did that for you. Let's get into the main event real quick, Derek. I don't have a lot of notes for this because it was a ladder match. TNT Championship ladder match. We got Sammy Guevara, Spanish God. See, I was even with you on that one. This is a hell of a match versus Scorpio Sky.
This was a good match.
Reach for the sky. I love that theme. But he has changed his theme since then. And dude, we had a pretty standard ladder match. You got the spots where people are jumping over. Like you've seen his baseball slide, lift up the ladder. Sky was backing up, hitting him with the ladder. First big note that I have in here. Why did Sammy take that bump? Rob had to rewind it to show me. Like I said, I was taking notes and I missed this. All I saw was Sammy hit his head. Everybody was just like, oh, dang.
That should have been it. Sammy needs to chill with that. Like he will. If I could predict and get it right, I believe he will be the first one to retire from AEW because he takes so many of those bumps, and so many of those bumps are only protected by so much.
He's got to scale it back, but I think him being a heel is going to help him after this.
Yeah, because it's definitely going to. Well, in my opinion, I feel like it's definitely going to cut down on
high flying
moves are going to be.
Yeah, facts. So Sammy basically takes a nasty dive off the ladder. He appears to be okay. He didn't look concussed. He just looked like he got effed up really bad.
Right.
Sammy looks to go and redo the spot he did with Cody. Sky's trying to reach, and he's like, I'm about to springboard off the ladder. But this time, Scorpio Sky catches him with the cutter. DDP would be proud. Don't sue me. I know there were court cases with him and Jay-Z. Don't sue, please. Sorry.
Not worth it. We don't have the money for you to be trying to make us go broke.
See, BJ was blaming me. Who all said I turned heel? Testing on a different network. BJ's back. See, bullshiggity. See, y'all tried to Lex Luger me when it was probably BJ. He's the Tatanka. He tried to get me in trouble. See, I'm kidding, BJ. I'm happy you're back, brother. So looking into this, Derek, they brought out a ladder with barbed wire on it. Sammy Guevara decides, you know what? I'm going to hit a Spanish fly on this ladder. And Scorpio Sky gets his back cut up on it.
Yep. Boom.
Just
1, 2, 3.
I don't know if anyone's back was bleeding in this. I didn't notice it.
I didn't notice it at first, but I think it was bleeding a little bit, but the cuts weren't that big. So I want to assume he took the Spanish fly, got
or he was like, yo, cut that stuff off of there, bro. I ain't trying to have my back cut up.
Right.
Got a date tonight.
Right. So
I don't know if he's married, by the way, for the record. Not trying to get dude in trouble.
Right. So Scorpio Sky, definitely hyped that he won.
Whoa, you jumping way ahead, bro. We even get to that yet. We got to get Dan Lambert got low blow by Ty Conti. Paige Van Zant came in the ring. They were beefing.
Come on, man. That took up like
they jumped on the backs.
Oh man, that took up like half the match.
They set up the ladder, the barbed wire ladder again, so you knew someone had to go through it. Yo, Sammy ate that.
He did. He definitely ate that. Like that. Ugh. But they both ate it though. But
the middle finger spot was good too. So they're up on the top battling, and Sammy like gives him the middle finger. Sky just bit that shit. Take a bite out of crime.
Like a junkyard dog.
More like what was my man who used to do the take the bite out of crime?
Oh, Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois.
60652 and take a bite out of crime.
Yo, we're terrible people. Yo, why do we know that? So anyway, from your childhood, if you don't know, from back in the day. After that, they end up going back up top and fighting. Sammy gets knocked off. Sky's there by himself, and hey, heck of a play. As John Madden would say, pulls the belt down. Scorpio Sky is now a two-time TNT champion.
Deuce.
Throw it up in the chat. Let me know what you thought of tonight's show and of this match. Derek, I'm going with you, man. What did you think of this? Was this a good match to you? Are they hot potato in the belt too much as well?
Well, first off, yes, this was a good match to me. You had two top-notch competitors and a obviously a dangerous but very entertaining type of match. With the ladder match or with the ladders, this was definitely good for me. I will say they're not playing hot potato with it that much. No. I will say they were playing hot potato with it in the beginning before
with Cody.
Yes,
but that was why would you give Cody a belt if you didn't know he was going to stay? I think that was part of the problem. Like. Tony was like, he's going to stay. We just got to figure it out. And then he didn't stay. And he was like, oh, shit, we got to give this belt back to Sammy.
Right. I want to say it's being hot potatoed, but at the same time, it's I can't really give it that moment because, I mean, it's you like you said, we had an awkward situation with Cody thinking that he was going to stay, but then he didn't stay. So I'm not entirely sold on saying hot potato, but it may be coming close.
Derek, well, you grew up during the Attitude Era, and a lot of people said they hot potatoed the belt back then. But it made it interesting because then you never knew. You never knew. Is tonight the night? Because the longer people hold the belts, yes, it adds prestige, but it also makes it like, well, we know. Like, look how I'm talking about the world title scene. I'm like, it's going to go to Punk, then MJF's got to get it after. Even with the Hangman thing, we knew before Kenny even became champ that Hangman was going to eventually get it.
Yes. I mean, look at some other companies where they have someone has the belt for a good amount of time and it's never defended.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't do anything for anybody.
Every other belt has been defended, but this one hasn't been.
Now, I'm going to go against this a little bit because this is kind of what you were saying. Sammy no-selling the barbed wire was stupid. Sammy needs to scale it back. Ace agreed kind of. Sammy no-sold the barbed wire. I think that it makes sense in ladder matches, though, because one thing I don't like in ladder matches sometimes is the long sell.
Yes.
Bro, there's points in time where you're right by the belt. I'm like, bro, if you don't just reach up and grab that thing.
Well, that was the first time where Scorpio Sky went up, but he took that long, slow reach for it.
Yeah,
he took a slow reach and it was like, "Yo, bro, grab the belt."
He could have, but that's what I liked about Cody and Sammy's first one was it was kind of like quick, and nobody. They were like, "Let me make sure he's down so I can go and reach for it."
Right.
So interesting thoughts from you guys. And I'm not saying you're wrong either about Sammy no selling. It's just, what do you like? What do you prefer? And I've kind of been over the whole what they've been doing with it lately. That was Mr. JJ that said that. Thanks. Yeah, that it's a network thing, which is beyond weird. Okay. Jocelyn said Ricky. Spanish. See, I left that right there for you to say, Derek. Right there for you to say. I do my best. I do my best.
That's all you can ask for.
So let me get back to these comments real quick. Lambert's PP went pop. Peace. This is Hot Potato TNT Championship. Deanna saying 8 out of 10 tonight for the show. It was a great ladder match, not as great as Cody and Sammy. I'm with Matt Lopez on that. It was another good ladder match, though. I used to get Scruff McGruff mixed up with the Prevent Forest Fires Bear Smokey.
Smokey, yeah.
What you doing, Smokey? I think they wanted Sky to be champion for the California show. Yo, I also think so. Kaz was promised the title shot. Remember that. This shit gonna come back into play. And he came out and was the first one to slap him up and say, "Hey, congrats, bro. You took my title shot." And now they're gonna have a match. I think SCU's gonna reunite, bro. Watch how Lambert and Ethan Page looked at him when they slapped up Kaz and him. They were like, "What are you doing?" Interesting what happened there. So they said for the California show and wanted him to get a bigger reaction than Philadelphia. Okay. Interesting that you brought up Kobe too, because he is from Cali and that's one of his idols. Sammy is as good as the Young Bucks in being so good at heel turns. It actually turns them. They get the Baron Corbin heat as soon as they do it. Give me Sky versus Andrade soon.
Ooh.
We could see that.
That would be really good.
I'd rather have a title change as needed. I feel like just people aren't happy with the TNT Championship scene right now.
Yeah, they're not, but you have to defend it at some certain point in time.
My man Sean Hubbard has joined the chat. He says, "Blessings, gentlemen. Blessings to you, Sean. Thank you for coming in here." Sean Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Make sure you check him out. BJ saying 7.8 out of 10. EPW 10 out of 10. Good job. Glad to be back. We're happy you're back.
Absolutely.
Sky versus Ethan incoming. I agree, Deanna. 7 out of 10 from Ace. Tokyo's going 8. Derek, what are you saying here?
I give it a 7.5. It was 7.5.
I'm just gonna go thumbs up, man. I keep it simple with these shows. Is it good or is it bad?
It was good. It was definitely good.
I think we've only given one thumbs down ever, where we all were like thumbs down. It was like that third show, bro. I'm telling you, it's been reviewed.
Listen,
and even then, I might have been trying to be kind to it, thumbs in the middle.
Right. It's tough, bro. It's tough to really rate a good show, and
Jesus, everybody wants Miro to be champion again. I'm with it. I miss Miro.
But let them have the belt for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Like, let them run with it for a while before you say, all right, now we're taking it off of you. This cat needs the title.
Off topic, mad excited about this Forbidden Door pay-per-view. 100%, bro. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and see if I can do some coverage for it. That might be one where I cover it the next day. Audio only, maybe. We'll see what I'm going to do with it, but there will be some type of discussion about it. Tony Khan fears Chucky. He may 8 out of 10. EPW 10 out of 10. Thank you. Bring back Miro. On that note, we'll end it there. I'm pretty sure next week, guys, we're going to still do our Dynamite review as always. Hopefully we get our Dynamite tickets for July 6th in Rochester, but we may get, I know Derek's thoughts will probably end up coming later. I don't know if I'm going to do something before or that next week, but you guys will eventually get our thoughts on the console game sneak peek for AEW. Should be good. Can't wait to see it. So listen, we were supposed to keep this short. I said if we got interaction, we were going to just keep talking, and that's what we ended up doing tonight.
Yep,
and that just proves how much we enjoy doing this for you guys. So if you could, don't forget to show some love to Everything Pro Wrestling. All of our links are down below. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, do what you want with it. I appreciate everyone who comes here each and every week. Don't forget to join the Discord. We appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching Everything Pro Wrestling. For myself, for the man they call Derek, we are out. One.
pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, this the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, please listen every day to the showcase, the opinions and knowledge that anyone can take, showing you how it is done, proving I am number one, what a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here, this podcast just to make it loud and clear, by the fans, for the fans, not many who's here can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.